Hi friends, in this video we will discuss about Unix interview questions. So we will discuss first theoretical portion and then we will try to cover up the practical implementation of the interview questions. So we will start with first question which is related to cron. So what is cron? So what is cron and how to schedule a job in cron tab? Cron is a job scheduler which is used to execute the tasks. Cron tab is a list of commands that you want to run on a regular schedule. Cron tab stands for cron table. Cron tab format is like minute, hour, date of month, a month number, day of week, and command. Command is like wherever the file location is mentioned or script location is mentioned. So one of the syntax is there. So day of week 0 to 6. 0 means Sunday, 6 means Saturday. If we have to check if any cron jobs are present there or not in the Unix system, then we can use crontab -l. If we have to edit existing cron jobs, then we can use cron -e. To schedule a cron job for every minute, we can run star 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 star, and then after that script path. So let me go on to the server side. So I'm on the root user. So if I say crontab -l, no crontab is currently scheduled. But if you want to do the editing, we can do it. We can run this command. And then after that, if you have any job scheduled here, then you can go into the last of this one and then you can try to edit that thing. So if I mention star 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 and star, suppose if any file is there, then etc abc.sh. However, I'm not saving this one, I'm just quitting from this one. Next question is how to comment all the lines in a file via vi editor. So first open the file, and then after that you have to run below command %s, and then after that /caret/#g. So once we run this command, then we will be able to see like wherever first line was starting, hash was mentioned there. To comment few lines, if we have to comment few lines, then we can use specific lines colon. We don't need to mention %s. Percentage means everywhere you want to replace, but we want to select few lines only, so you can mention those few lines and can do the changes. To uncomment the all the lines, you will do the reverse of a previous command. %s /hash and then /caret g. If you don't mention the caret, it will replace everywhere wherever hash is present. So let's do the practical demonstration for this command. So let me check if file is present. Yeah, file is present here. So what I will do, I will go into commented file.txt. So what I will do, I will try to uncomment. So what is the syntax for uncomment? So I will use this syntax %s. So I will use %s, and then after that space. I'm not giving any space. Then g. If you see, hash is nowhere now. You can also do the opposite of that one as well. Suppose we need to put a hash in front of each one, so we can do %s, and then after that caret stands for starting of every line, and then mention hash here, and then after g. So it will put hash in front of every line if you see. But what if you want just specific lines, not the every lines? So what will you do? To do undo for this one, just press U. So undo is there now. Just run the commands for few lines. So how to run colon, and then after this mention those few lines 3,12 SS for substitute. Just mention hash here. So if you see in front of every line 3 to 12, it has mentioned comment. That's all about this one. So moving on to the next question. So how to grep two lines after and before a search pattern in grep. So grep stands for global regular expression pattern. So to search two lines after pattern search, we will use grep-a2 pattern and then after that file name. And to search two lines before pattern search, then we will use grep-b2 pattern file name. Let's do the practical demonstration for this one. So this is the file employee salary.txt. What I will do, I will search panel. So panel is here, and then after that I mention the file name and .txt. So it is giving only one record. What I want, I want the record after searching of panel as well. So I want the last two line as well. Two lines. I want to get the two lines after pattern search. So I can use grep -a2 and then panel and m.txt. So what will happen? It will show two lines as well, 8 and 9 as well. And what if I want the two lines before the pattern search? Then I will use grep minus b2 and then panel m salary.txt. So it will show the two lines before the pattern searching. So what if I want two lines after the pattern search, two lines before the pattern search? So what I will do, I will use grep hyphen a2 hyphen b2 and then after that panel and then m salary.txt. So it will show all the first two lines and last two lines and the one middle line of pattern search. Moving on to the next question. So next question is how to find a file which is of zero size. So find command is used to search a file which is of zero size. Below is the command. So we will use this command and we'll try to search the file which is of zero size. So find etc hyphen type f hyphen size 0. Please note it's not O, it's a 0. So I will run same command here, find etc hyphen type f hyphen size 0. So these are the zero size files, but how to verify these files? So to see the long list of these files, we will use option hyphen exec ls hyphen l hyphen exec ls hyphen l, and then after that curly braces start and curly braces end, and then slash and semicolon. If you see all files are of zero size. Another command is also there to run this one. We can use xargs option to see the same listing. We can do find in the same command. We can do just instead of exec, we will use xargs. Also remember xargs starts after pi and then after that ls hyphen l. So output will be same for both the commands. So next question is what is the difference between less and more command? So less and more command both are used to see the content of a file without expanding the complete file. Here are the some differences. So less command highlights the search pattern after search and more command does not highlight the pattern. Less command does not show the content of file after quitting from file. More command shows the content of file after quitting from file. Next is less command does not show file completion, or we can say suppose you are in the file in the by the help of less command, then you cannot see how much file you have viewed. But more command shows the completion or percentage of viewed file. So you can scroll up and down the cursor after pattern searching in less command, but you cannot scroll up and down the cursor after pattern searching in more command. So let's understand the practical demonstration of less and more command. So I will take a file. So file name is new data. I will run the command less new data.txt. If I try to search one pattern, then it will highlight the pattern. So first difference was that less command highlights the search pattern after the search. Second is less command does not show the content of file after quitting. If I quit from here, so I will not be able to see the content. So next difference is it mentioned less command does not show the completion percentage of viewed file. So if you see in the more command, I'm here and I opened that file. So it is showing you have viewed the 62% file. So it is showing the percentage here. And the last difference is you can scroll up and down the cursor after pattern search. If I run less command now, new data. So if I search for string, I can move up and down. But the same facility is not present in more command. And the last difference is that in less command, you have to quit manually. So you will press Q command here to quit manually. But if you run the same command in more, you will be automatically exited once your percentage completion is 100. So 95%, and after that I'm out from the more command. Even you can see the output here, content of more command, but in less command you cannot see the content. Next question is how to see the live running logs of a file, or we can say live slash running logs of a file. So by the help of tail command, we can see the running logs of a file. Just you need to mention tail hyphen f. F stands for follow. Although I don't have any running logs, but tail hyphen f, and then after that new data.txt. If anything will be added here, then we can easily see. To terminate the command, use Control C. Next question is how to remove the headers from the file in SCD. Headers are usually the first line. So to remove a first line in SCD, we can use D option. So what is the syntax or what is the command? So command is scd1d file.txt. So this is the file. So what we want to remove the header first line. So what we can simply mention scd1 comma, so scd1d, and after that file. So if you see header got removed. Please note this is not the permanent change. This is just a buffer change you are able to see. If you want to do the permanent change, either use -I option or redirect the input in another file. Next question is how to display even number of records from a file in AWK. So you can use below command to display even number of records. AWK and after that NR percentage T. It is for modulus actually. And then I have empt salary.txt. It will show you 2, 4, 6, 8 these lines. If you want to see the odd lines, and you will use NR percentage 2 equal to not equal to. So you will use exclamation mark here, not equal to 0. So it will show you the odd lines. Next question is how to create a zero size file quickly. So to create a zero size file, you can use touch command. By the help of touch command, you can create. So just simply mention touch and file name. So if I say touch, first let me see how many files are present at this part. So if I say touch or file data .txt, so it will create this file. It will be empty file, zero size file. Suppose I want to create multiple files, I can simply use touch A, B, C, D. So multiple files will be created. If I run this command, ls-lrts. So if I run the touch command on the existing file, then modification date will get changed. So if I run on new data.txt, if you see new data.txt modification date is time is 1822. So it will be the server time. What is the server time now? It is 1832. So if I run touch and new data.txt, so if I run it, so it should be 1832. So touch command is also used to change the modification time. The same thing we have mentioned here. Write a command to print the line numbers before each line. So there are various ways to do that. So we will discuss about those. So we can do by the help of AWK command. So how can we do? Let's say let's take the file. So file name is msalary.txt. So this is the file. Our line number is already mentioned here. Let me remove the line number. I will take this data only. So I will create a new file, cell.txt. Now no line number is mentioned here. So what I will do, AWK, and then after that, print NR and $0. After that, salary.txt. So it is showing line number for each row. You can achieve the same thing by the help of cat command as well. Just mention cat -n, and then after that file name cell.txt. You can also achieve the same thing by the less command as well, less capital N here, cell.txt, which is also showing you the line number. You can also achieve the same thing by nl command as well. So just mention nl and cell.txt. If you see, line will be added for everyone. Even in VI editor, you can do the same thing. So just open the file in VI editor, and no line is mentioned. Just mention set nu. So you can see line is added. That's all about this video. Thank you very much. See you soon. If any queries, please reach out to my email ID or mention in the comments. Please subscribe the channel for support. Thank you very much. Bye. Take care.